Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I wanted to take the time to continue with our Cata versus SoD by the numbers series. You guys seem to really enjoy these videos and talking about them and just, looking at trends. And it allows me to take the time to, use some of the things I learned in college and, data analysis and what trends I think and what could possibly come out of it. So I enjoy making them as well. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I am going to switch it over here to the Cataclysm graph, and we are going to get right into it. So this is the overall 2019 Classic rating population all the way through. You can see this was Classic, this was TBC, this was Wrath of the Lich King, and then we have Cataclysm over here. The low points are pretty much when the expansions launched, so it actually makes it really easy to see where they came out and broke down. I have hovered over it and confirmed that's where it is at. But all in all, Cataclysm had a nice bounce back. It started off a little low week 1, and then it jumped all the way to 300,000, peaking at 317k, and then kind of maintaining that 300k until SoD Phase 4 launched, which was these 2 weeks, and as you can see, it's dropped by about 40,000. So I want you to hold on to that number because I think it's actually really, really interesting when we switch it over to the Season of Discovery trend. But it is good to see that Cataclysm is quite healthy. They have a core player base. I think this next week is going to be very revealing for the trends. I need just one more week of data to see if Cata's really fallen off. I've seen people comment on videos like Cata's dead, stuff like that, and to me, SoD really seems like it has been popping off way more than what this graph is about to show you when we switch over to it. So there's just a lot of interesting trends and stuff that we are going to take a deep dive into and look at. But I think it is, all in all, Cata's healthy. Cata looks good. It has a little dip, but that's to be expected because a lot of the classic player base is playing both, honestly. I even played Cata for a little bit. Just got one of my characters to 85. Haven't really touched him too much after that. But I even still played it, and so that cross sort of how many people are playing multiple versions is really good to see. So next we are going to switch it over here to Season of Discovery. So SoD, as you can see, it is broken down. This is where Phase 2 began, this is where Phase 3 began, and this is Phase 3 just trickling and trickling away. It hit its lowest point when Phase 4 launched at about 20,000 people logging and doing Sunken Temple. However, we have this next week of 40,000 people playing, so that's where that 40,000 number is very interesting because that's how much Cataclysm dropped by. Obviously, probably not a 1-to-1 ratio, but as you can see, it has doubled in the amount of people that were doing it. Even the week before this, it had 28,000, so it going up by 12,000 raiders is a really good indication of this as well. So seeing SoD be on the up and up is really good, and from my personal experience, I'm trying not to be biased here because obviously I make SoD content way more than I make Cataclysm content, and I truly love SoD and have enjoyed playing it as much as I have been, but I really feel like on Crusader Strike, at least during peak hours, like we're somewhere between 5 and 10 layers every day since Phase 4 has launched, and it's just really good to see. You see a bustling Orgrimmar. We even have 2 layers right now at 11 a.m. on a Monday. So just seeing a city popping, seeing healthy populations, filling groups almost instantly. You say looking for people for something, I get a PM like just non-stop filled there. Now true, it could be people that recognize my name because my name is Kaghoe Gaming in game as well, but it to me, I think those are all healthy indicators of a playing population, people healthy. With Ironforge Pro, we can only really get raid data. I truly wish I had access to some like enhanced demographics to see like active player count, how many people were playing on the server, stuff like that. I wish I knew, at the very least, how many people it takes to create another layer. That could give me some insight as to what we have here. But I feel like this 40k numbers are really low, and I want to see these next week numbers to really know how impactful Molten Core has been. So when we have from the 23rd to the 30th, which we should get in a couple days, I'll definitely take another look and dive into this data as well, because I think it is going to be very surprising and very awesome to see sort of Season of Discovery continue this upward trend. Because for me, I've truly loved Phase 4. It was interesting, the raid and doing Molten Core, because I had never done the SoM mechanics, Season of Mastery. So having Molten Core be new bosses, new mechanics, like, it was a lot, as well as heat level. So my raid group actually struggled here with the SoD Saviors. We're going back in to clear up Molten Core, and I think it'll go a lot better. A lot of people, had a lot more time to prepare. They could look up stuff. They can use a lot more resources than going in completely blind. They can get more consumables, world buffs, all those things. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll be streaming it on Twitch tonight at twitch.tv/Kaghoe Gaming. We start at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going in there clearing Molten Core, and then if we clear it with ease, then we will go back and we will do Onyxia and the other world boss drakes and the one-offs as well. So all in all, I think it'll be pretty exciting. So if you're interested and want to see the SoD Saviors in action, definitely stop on by. But for me, Season of Discovery Phase 4, I just really like everything they've done. Anything that has been even close to wrong or broken, they've really just heard us out and fixed it very quickly. The amount of dev updates we've seen is really refreshing, that's their focus, that they're actually investing time in it again. It kind of felt like a lull in Phase 3 when Cata launched and delaying SoD Phase 4 and everything they did, but SoD Phase 4 feels really fun, really enjoyable. I know people are trolling the meatball, but I mean, like, it's a cool boss to fight. Like, I don't know. The Molten 3 should be rewarding. There is a little bit of a gimmick with the fire res and sort of how that's played out, because if you just stack a ton of fire res, you kind of get to ignore mechanics as well. So it's a bit interesting with it, but just watching people gather it, go gear alternately, have to gear a certain way and go out and grind dungeons to get that FR, I don't think it's that bad, because, like, some people really think that it's a cheap gimmick. But when you actually think about it, and the time you spend to grind the gear to put it on, it's the same thing that you'd be doing for a normal raid. Like, I don't know what people are truly expecting from Molten Core in Season of Discovery. Like, you can only do so much and keep it as Molten Core. They could crank it to 1 billion and make it impossible for everyone to do, but that's not in the best interest of the game. So I truly enjoyed Phase 4. I'm enjoying Phase 4. I have my mage enter it at 60, so I'm just blasting, gearing them out, having a good time. And a lot of great stuff has come here from Phase 4, and I'm definitely excited, and I can't wait to continue this series, and hopefully we'll see those Molten Core numbers and SoD be hopefully back up to 100k. That's where I'd really love to see it, instead of the downtrend that we have seen. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, where you're at, if you're playing Cata, if you're playing SoD. Just, use this comment section to talk about these two games, because to me, I just want World of Warcraft to be healthy and enjoyable, and seeing a lot of people play the game that I love and care about a ton. So that's what it is to me. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.